Wyoming, y'all. I'm almost to Cody for my summer work gig. Oh, look! It looks like I'm fixing to go through a tunnel up ahead, but I had to pull off here. This is a little, I think a day use area, a little recreation area. But just to show you all of this, amazing. All right, let's get on down the road. All right, y'all, I have made it to Cody. Look at all of these mountains. Gorgeous. All right, 1 mile from my summer home. From what I understand, this is pretty dead right now. Summertime is going to be a lot more traffic. All right, I see Buffalo Bill Village, the building I've seen in so many YouTube videos. See it right up ahead. Right here is the Holiday Inn. This is where I am going to the desk to check in. Good morning, guys. I am in Cody, Wyoming. I've been here about 5 days, so I thought I probably should show you around just a little bit. I've been very busy this week setting up camp. Speaking of camp, let me show you. Yeah, it's just a parking lot, y'all, but it's full hookup. Morning. It is full hookup, and I'm just steps from where I'm working. So over in the second building over there, the second twin building, is the HR department. So I've been doing onboarding and training this week. There's a lot more to hospitality than there is to just checking people in and out of the campground. So it's a lot to grasp. I'm working on it. I'm working on it hard. We've had the weekend off, so we'll start back tomorrow. Start back more training tomorrow. I think we officially open May 1st, so I've got a few more days to get it. All right, so here in Cody, well, here on this property, we have the Holiday Inn, which is this building right here, and then the Comfort Inn right over beside the Holiday Inn. And then we have the cabins. I'll walk you over and show you the cabins because I've not seen them myself yet. But here is a gift shop. Buffalo Bill Village Deluxe Cabins gift shop right here. This is where I'll be working. Inside here is where I've been training. You'll go in here. The gift shop is so nice, y'all. It is so nice. But when you go into the gift shop, the cabin check-in is just right to your left. And this is a historic building. So that was pretty interesting. We're learning more and more history. But here we've got QT's Restaurant, which we get a discount there. Bottoms Up Lounge. We get a discount for a seasonal ticket for the Every Night Rodeo. So that's pretty cool. But right here, right behind the Holiday Inn, we're going into the cabin. So let's go take a look at those real fast. I think it's pretty neat because the cabins are historical. I haven't gotten the book yet on all of the history for the cabins. Hopefully I'll get that pretty quickly. They wanted us all to review the history of the property itself. But each cabin comes with its own parking space, and you've got 1-bedroom cabins and you've got 2-bedroom cabins. Pretty much any mixture of sleeping arrangement that you might need. All right, so this is my first time looking at them. I do orientation Wednesday the 30th, and they'll take us on a tour of the whole property. I am very excited to start this new adventure. You know, when I Zoom interviewed for the job, Carrie, or HR, she said this is a busy place, and I was like, okay, I could handle busy. I like busy, but just my training, the process that we do to get people checked in, and the hospitality, it is, it's a lot. There's a lot to it. A few more cabins here. Wow, I think we've got 83 cabins. They consider this a motel. But y'all, this is pretty neat. Now, these particular cabins, you have to park along the front up there and walk around the sidewalk to get to your cabins. The ones here on the backside, they did tell us that yesterday, Friday. They do not have parking access right beside your cabin. All right, so that is a rundown of the property. From what I know so far, you're learning as I'm learning. So today's plan is to explore around Cody just a little bit. I have one spot in mind. The Shoshone River runs through here, and there is a Riverwalk access there. So there's good sidewalks all over town, so you can walk pretty much anywhere. But I think I'm only about, I don't know, 6/10 of a mile or so from the what I'm going to call the Greenway down here at the river. So we're going to go down there and check out Shoshone River. We're back out here to the main road. Kind of do an overall thing here. Pretty nice. I love that our campground is right here on property, and that is just a work campers campground. Walgreens right here, right beside the property. Yesterday I walked up to Albertson's grocery store. Well, my neighbor took me there first yesterday morning, but yesterday afternoon I got out walking around. I went to Ace Hardware. It's about a mile away, so you're looking about a 2-mile round trip going to Ace Hardware. Alright, I was standing there at that intersection waiting for my little walk sign, and I have to go this way. So we're going right up beside the Comfort Inn. We're going to head towards the river. Woo, look at all that snow over there. Oh, I want y'all to look. Right down the side of the road. Little deer hoof prints. Right here in town. Alright, we're getting over here into a little more open area. You can see the mountains that are a little west of Cody, if I've got my directions right. Oh, look, there's still Heart Mountain. Huh. A pair of blue jeans on the ground right there. Huh. But it is a mostly sidewalked walk. There's good sidewalks all over town. And I am sure once we get into the swing of things, walking will probably be the best way to get around if you're not going too far. But I've got so many trips planned while I'm here, so many hiking trips, and they asked me if I wanted a 4-day work week or a 5-day work week. Shandy was really, really nice about accommodating me, and either one was fine with me. But she knew I wanted to get out and explore on my days off, so she put me on a 4-day week, which I told her I was very flexible. If she needed me for 5, you know, I could jump in there anytime she needed me for 5 work days if we're running short one week. So pretty awesome cruise so far. We've made it. Cody Pathway, the Shoshone Riverway. So let's head on down here. See the river, see the I guess they called it a riverway. I was calling it a greenway. At home on the Duck River, it's a greenway. I'm so excited to be exploring Wyoming. This is we drove through a couple of years ago when we were on our way out to Lake Tahoe, but we went through Cheyenne and I don't remember if it was Laramie or Laredo or something, but we were just in that very southern edge down there just to say we had made it into Wyoming. And that's when we stayed at the Kurt Gowdy State Park, which is beautiful. We've got Buffalo Bill State Park here that I'm going to get to go explore. So there is, just in the Cody area, you know, like I said, I've got like 2 pages worth of excursions planned. and my mama said, "Are you going to get to all of those?" And I was like, "No, probably not, but you know, it's a good list to shoot for." Oh, you want to see the river? Here, let me turn you around. Yeah. Wow. Shoshone River. Wow. All right, a lot of people ask when we put up different waterways that we see the native fish in the Shoshone River: Yellowstone cutthroat trout, mountain whitefish, and then non-native is rainbow trout and brown trout, and the Snake River cutthroat. Wow, it is beautiful. So I will tell y'all, I messed my camper up pretty bad. I feel like I didn't treat the Girard tankless water heater like I should have. So I let a little bit too much cold get to it in Tennessee, and it messed up my water heater. I have it fixed. But before we knew that the water heater was messed up, we camped at Warriors Path State Park at East Tennessee State Park Christmas week. And I hooked up my water hose. I'm telling on myself. Scotty already knows, so don't try to tell him. But I hooked up my water to the camper without my water regulator on it. So I messed up a lot of stuff in the camper. So the last 2 weeks before my trip, I have really been working hard to get everything repaired, and I did it. I got it all repaired. I got the hot water heater, or the water heater. Hot water is kind of redundant, right? I got the water heater repaired. It's holding so far. I have the stuff to repair again if I need to. And I mean, it was kind of a learning experience. I know the ins and outs of my water heater now. And had to replace a couple of faucets and a fitting on my toilet because that high water pressure, it did a number on the camper. The one thing, I got lucky, as far as I know, I have been using the shower, so it isn't leaking. But today, on this trip, I've used the shower once. This is the second time I've used the shower. But today, using the shower, the shower head, it started spraying out of the handle. So it must have been a weak spot. And today's shower just happened to crack it on open. So that's an easy fix. But I have been working so hard to get my camper back to the little camper that spoils me every day that I'm living in it. And I'm getting there. Just a couple more pieces and I'm going to be there. So do my little confession today while I'm out here on the riverway. Hopefully, I'm hoping we're gonna get a better view of the river down here. I don't know, maybe around this next bend. But if we get another better view, I will pick you up again. I'll show you the Shoshone River from around this bend. All right, this looks like this is the bridge that I went under as I was coming in. This looks like my best view from here. Let's walk around. I know a river is a river, right? This is a Wyoming river. I've not experienced Shoshone River. Wow, it's a beautiful color. I'm gonna go just a little bit farther down the path. Tomorrow, today it's like mid-60s and you know, not so sunny. Tomorrow is going to be like, I don't know, I think 45 and 30 degrees again tomorrow night. So the weather is really wishy-washy here this time of year, April 26th. So I've got to go back and make sure that water heater is ready for a little bit of cold snap tomorrow night. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here at the Shoshone River. I probably need to get headed on back, just like I said. This is just the start. This is just the beginning of my... You're going to get a little bit of work camping. You're going to get a little bit of parking lot camping. You're going to get a lot of hiking trails and nature here in Wyoming. So if you want to keep up with everything I'm going to be showing you here in Wyoming, I would hit that subscribe button if I were you, and we sure would appreciate it. Hey guys, just a quick little moment here. I'm sitting here editing one of the very first video to go out for my Cody adventures, and I have learned so much since I made this. Gosh, I think it's been 2 weeks ago that I did this footage. So much has changed, so be on the lookout for updated videos of my work camping position and things that I'm doing here in Wyoming. And just know that you are figuring out Cody, Wyoming with me as I do. Thanks for watching, y'all.